Hello guys, and welcome to another episode of me watching Tears for Fears music videos. It's been a while, but I'm glad to be back, and thank you guys for leaving your recommendations on my last Tears for Fears video. As usual, I'm watching 4 music videos for songs I've not heard, well 3 in this case, because one of them is The Tipping Point, which I have heard, just haven't seen the video. But firstly, Break the Man. Well, that's trippy.
This was never what I thought it was. This is not who we are. This is why someone was meant to say enough is enough. This is nothing like they said it would be. This is all gone too far. When everything is running out, this is love. She's the fire and the fallout. She reminds you of the things we never talk about. She's the lover with the best laid plan to break the man. She's a sinner in a sideshow.
Okay, first of all, their vocals are sounding great, but oh my gosh, this instrumentation. Specifically, the drums and bass. Love how intense they are, and it's also giving me a bit of a summer vibe.
There's a home when there's nowhere left to go. She's the devil, you understand. Break the man. No more tearing the bandages off. No more living a lie. No more chewing the scenery. No more rain. No more rain. No more wondering what happens now. No more holding your feet to the fire. When everything is running down, no more pain. She's the fire and the fallout. She reminds you of the things we never talk about. She's the lover with the best laid plan to break the man. She's the trouble in the headline. She's the mother who turns back for the time. She's the devil, you understand. Break the man.
What is that instrument? I honestly cannot tell.
No more wondering what happened
Sounds like a guitar, but also sounds like a flute.
to the fire. When
Could also be a manipulated vocal.
this is love. She's the fire and the fallout. She reminds you of the things we never talk about. She's the lover with the best laid plan to break the man. She's the trouble in the headline. She's the mother who turns back for the time. She's the devil, you understand. Break the man.
My goodness, I love how outspoken those guys are. They touch on politics and societal matters in such an innovative way. It's always wrapped in creativity, and there's always layers to it. With that song specifically, I felt like they were celebrating the power of women and highlighting the inequalities between men and women, and I thought the visual was genius. It perfectly illustrated what the song was about. All the businessmen walking around, then falling off at the end, and they zoom out to see it's a gigantic woman literally giving them light with her eyes. Alright, next up, No Small Thing. Horses. They've already got my attention.
Get your sweets from the candy man. Get your truth from the shelf. Don't buy into the fairy tale. Just be good to yourself. 'Cause you know that I love you, girl. You're my way out of hell. But I've just one more song to sing. One more story to tell.
White Western. But I'm liking it.
When I'm tired of the bright lights, when I'm tired of the wine, I'll go down to Real Mexico, to the depths of the mine. When I'm 40 years older, when I'm wrinkled and wise, I will trade all my liberty for that look in your eyes.
Oh, that's sweet.
Reason gonna blind you, cripple and confine you. Listen as your poor heart breaks. Take a trip to America. Let the wind blow right through your hair. We'll buy beer and some hope to share every day.
Okay. Looks like I was spot on about the country western vibe they were going for.
There's no small thing. We punish the child for flying too high, for rushing like the wind.
Oh, love that lyric. There they go again. Putting a message right in our faces.
Gonna bind you, cripple and confine you. Listen as your poor heart screams. 'Cause freedom is no small thing. We punish the child for flying too high, for rushing like the
Wow. Oh gosh. Oh, that just really hurt seeing the Challenger footage in there. As a space/rocket nerd myself, knowing the story behind the Challenger disaster, I feel like it's also a great representation of what they're trying to get across with this song. So I think my favorite thing about that song is that it grew in intensity as the lyrical content shifted, and the music video matched that perfectly. That was quite overwhelming, but in the best way possible. And now that I'm thinking about it, I'm almost positive they went for that country western vibe intentionally, because the song is talking about freedom. But on the other hand, I think they were also saying we as a society need to do better to make sure this doesn't happen to the coming generations, and I couldn't agree with them more. And they just hit us with example after example in the music video. And oh, it was so deceptive. Just like the song. It started off so sweet, and then reality hit. Alright, next up, My Demons.
I am the demolition man. I am the smoking gun. Why is my name in lights when my name is spelled wrong? Only needs an attitude, a longitude and latitude. They will always find you when your cell phone is on.
I'm really happy to hear something a little more electronic from them because I really enjoy that side of their artistry.
The satellites in space, it's violence, the charm, embrace the middleman, the little man, the butcher and his dog. Turn on my baby eye, no need to wonder why.
Go faster, young master. You're breathing disaster. Sees you in hands, leave a human touch. It's my demons, don't get out that much.
The first world thinkers, behind the blinkers, the hand that always tinkers with the bullet and the vest. We call the shake-up, the make-up and the break-up, the bursting off the vein that brings the blood to the chest. Ain't got no appetite, full up of beans and rice, a belly full of gasoline and a tongue that turn black. Don't leave me all alone, I'll feel you down the bone.
Go faster, young master. You're breathing disaster.
This chorus is incredible.
Leave a human touch. It's my demons, don't get out that much. What am I to do? What am I to trust? We're not one of you, you're not one of us. Grinding the bones, breathing the dust. We're not one of you, you're not one of us. What am I to do? What am I to trust? You're not one of you, you're not one of us. Grinding the bones, breathing the dust. We're not one of you, you're not one of us.
And just when I thought it couldn't get better, they had to throw in that bridge.
Go faster, young master. You're breathing disaster. Disease human hands, leave a human touch. 'Cause my demons don't get out that much. Go faster, young master. You're breathing disaster. Disease human hands, leave a human touch. 'Cause my demons don't get out that much. 'Cause my demons don't get out that much.
Okay, first of all, let me just say, shout out to the dancer in that music video. Amazing performance. I was captivated the entire time. I wish I could move like that. I also wish I had those apps, but I'm currently too lazy, so, whatever. The song was so beautifully intense. It was also quite angsty, in my opinion, and I think that was because they were talking to the younger generation in the song. They leaned into a lot of metaphors with lyrics, which I thought was fitting, given the theme and sound of the song. Very sci-fi. But I think the main message was to remain authentic to yourself. Celebrate your individuality and don't let anyone or anything take that away from you. But, of course, that's just my interpretation. Lastly, we have the tipping point, which again, I've heard, just have not seen the video. I also haven't listened to it, since the day this album was released, so it's been a while. I should also clarify, The Tipping Point is the only song I've heard from the album, so yeah, I can still listen to it eventually with you all. Alright, now it's coming back to me. I was going to sing It's All Coming Back to Me Now, but I am not Celine Dion, and no one needs to hear that. Let's move on.
Silver tongue will soon be gone when the sunlight hits the room. Lay down with them if you want. Watch their breath and feel the cold. Raise your hand, bite your tongue. Conversation is over and done. We let them out, we let them in. Will you ever know when it's the tipping point, the tipping point? So who's that ghost knocking at my door? You know that I can love you more. What's that shape climbing over my wall? You know that I can love you more. You know that I can love you more. Winter dawn will soon be gone from this unforgiving place.
I truly feel like this song has the power to put someone in a trance. Also, Kurt's falsetto in this song gives me goosebumps,
To that vague and distant void where the sunlight splits the eye.
especially
It's cruel,
when he's singing, you know, with Roland.
life is crazy, then it all turns to dust. We let 'em out, we let 'em in. Will you ever know when it's the tipping point, 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 the tipping point? So who's that ghost knocking at my door? You know that I can love you more. What's that shape climbing over my wall? You know that I can love you more. So who's that ghost knocking at my door? You know that I can love you more. What's that shape climbing over my wall? You know that I can love you more, love you more, love you more, love you more.
Okay, so I've been reading excerpts about each song on Genius after taking a look at the lyrics myself, and I was definitely noticing some quite morbid themes in The Tipping Point, the song. And the annotation on Genius says the song was heavily inspired by Roland's loss of his wife, who passed in 2017. As the title and lyrics suggest, we will never fully understand what the tipping point is, the point between life and death, as which Roland saw in Caroline, his wife, as she got more ill as time went on. And it also mentions that his wife was dealing with mental illness and alcoholism, which led to her passing. They've also included a quote from Roland from a podcast where he said, "I gotta be brutally honest with you, the more ill Caroline became, the less she resembled the person I knew, the more difficult it was to find her a place in my heart." It's very sad, but the song feels quite reflective to me, and I'm sure the song being written sometime after her passing has a lot to do with that. Okay, this was an amazing group of songs and music videos, so thank you guys for the recommendations. Out of this group, my immediate favorites would be The Tipping Point and My Demons, but I enjoyed all 4 songs and all 4 music videos. And actually, My Demons and No Small Thing would be my favorite music videos. It has to be a tie between those. I just cannot choose. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe for more. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!